so low, no, we don't stop walking.
Hey, you! Do you ever crave anything sugary to drink or to eat? If you do, you might actually be addicted to sugar. Is that even possible? Well, let's first tell you what sugar is. There are two types of sugar. There is refined sugar, which has been man-made. Now, what that means is that someone has literally took it from a plant and created the chemicals to make sugar. And I don't mean like bad chemicals and stuff, but like sugar has a formula that makes it sugar. Now you must be wondering, how is that even possible? But it is. Okay? Trust me. It's a man-made sugar. It's called refined sugar. It is what man has created to make things taste a lot better. The second one, natural sugars. Okay? Natural sugar that is produced from food. Okay? So there are different types of sugar that you can get from food. But you might think, do all foods actually have sugar in them? A lot do, to be honest. It does. It's just added into your food. Or it is naturally sweetened by its sugar, by its natural flavor of fructose. Okay? Now there's effects of sugar. Now what does that mean, the effects of sugar? Now sugar can go both ways. It can go good or bad. It can help you or it can destroy you. Okay? There are two different things. Okay? Effects of sugar. Your organs can get fat. So if this is an organ, it will start getting fatter. Okay? You can get yourself larger too, as in you get fatter, because refined sugar is what's going to do all this. You're gonna get organs are gonna get fat. Your body's gonna get fat. You're not gonna be able to move so much because you're gonna feel tired all the time. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about sugar. Okay, that you might think that is very odd, very weird. With refined sugar, what it does is it gives you that nice kick of energy, as you see kids with. All of a sudden you see them, they're bouncing off the wall, they're going crazy, and you're like wondering, what the heck just happened? Sugar rush. That is what it does. Refined sugar will give you a nice big sugar rush, and then you will plummet. You see how kids, when kids, they have that sugar rush and they're going crazy, and then all of a sudden they're just zonked out and they're like sleeping. They're like, that's because the sugar rush is gone. So they are so tired that they don't want to do anything. Okay, natural sugar is good for the body. It is something that you can actually have a good effect because it helps. It helps with the body. But let me tell you something else about refined sugar. You will get diabetes. The more you eat it, the more your blood, your blood will spike up. Okay, your blood sugar will spike up and it's too high, and you can get diabetes where you have to lower it with insulin and other stuff, and it's a pain in the butt. You don't want it. Okay, so natural sugar is great to help with the body. It's good. Okay, effect of natural sugar like honey. A teaspoon of honey can actually help you feel better. Can actually, it won't actually cure your sickness, but people have said that when they take a teaspoon of honey, that they don't get sick as easily as they used to. Okay, now what does refined sugar look like? Now you must be wondering, okay, well, I've seen it because I mix it in all my cakes, desserts, and everything. So it looks white or it looks brown. Okay, that is true. But do you know what else is sugar that you cannot see that turns into sugar that is actually horrible for your body? Put in the comments below if you think you know. what turns into sugar. I bet you guys know, I know you guys are smart enough to know what turns into sugar, but I'm going to give you some examples, okay? Because you might not know. Not everyone knows the effect of sugar. So here is some stuff. Bread, literally, white bread. 100% whole wheat bread is not 100% whole wheat. It is made probably with 100% whole wheat, but it's not natural. It is not perfect. They have to take the flour and they have to turn it into flour in the first place, just like sugar. They have to turn it into sugar. Okay? So bread turns into sugar in your body. Pasta turns into sugar in your body. Rice turns into sugar in your body. Now, I was shocked to find out when I first found out years and years and years and years and years and years ago that bread, rice, pasta turns into sugar. And even potato turns into sugar. All those yummy French fries you are eating are just turning into sugar. They're carbohydrates that are good for the day, but they don't last forever in your body. They turn into sugar, which gives you that punch of energy. But then you plummet to the floor. Literally, you're going to plummet to the floor. Okay? Now, what does natural sugar looks like? Okay, well, you'll find it in honey. Okay? It's that nice, syrupy, goopy stuff. That's great. Okay? It tastes great. It looks great. It smells great. It is great on bread. But the problem with it, the bread's going to turn into sugar. You can find it in maple syrup, okay? You can find it in molasses. Molasses is natural sugar too. And there are some other stuff like stevia or stevia, whichever way you pronounce it. It's a natural sugar from a plant that you can literally get. And it's sweetened stuff. It is great stuff. Dates. Dates have tons and tons of sugar, but that is natural, good sugar for the body. What else can you find? Well, your fruits have sugar in them, natural fruit. Natural fruit sugar is in there. It is great. Okay? When you eat an apple in the morning, what does it do? It wakes you up. Why? It's probably because the sugar that's in there, that is naturally good to help you wake up and feel energized. Like literally, you'll feel energized. Okay? So, why do people have sugar cravings? It could be because you're overtired. Just because you're so tired that you want something to pep you up and make you all happy and feel great, and you're just amazed at life because you just had an energy drink with sugar, or you had a soda, or you had a cookie, or a piece of cake, or you had something with sugar in it that peps you up because in your brain, you're hitting the happy pleasure spot, where, I don't know where it is in your brain, but, you know, you're hitting it and you're happy and you're jittery and you're like, I love life now. And then you plummet and you're like, oh, I'm sad now because I don't have my sugar anymore. Or you might even eat a donut that has sugar and you'll be all happy and jittery again, yay. And then you'll be, I'm sad, I feel horrible, what's wrong with me? It's because you probably need more sugar. Okay? So there are other tons of reasons why you're craving sugar. Now, can you be addicted to sugar? You can be addicted to literally anything. I mean literally. Okay? So you can be addicted to sugar when you're just craving that candy that tastes so good. Those Swedish berries, that licorice, those candy keys, your fuzzy peaches, your frogs, your gummy Coke bottles, your gummy bears, all that stuff, or even donuts or cake or desserts or cookies where you just can't stop eating them because they're so yummy and they make you happy. But then you're gonna feel really crappy and horrible after. So yes, you can be addicted to sugar. Like people are addicted to alcohol. You can be addicted to sugar because you need that happy pleasure in your brain going off all the time. So you're like, oh, I'm just going to eat this, I'm going to eat that, and it's going to make me happy. And then you're going to plummet to the floor and get depressed. But you don't want to do that. You want to get rid of it. You want to get out from sugar. You don't want to eat that crap anymore. And literally, you cannot get rid of sugar. I mean, purely, you cannot get rid 100% of sugar if you don't eat anything. Like, there are going to be sugar in no matter what you eat. Okay, so you try your best to stay away from it as much as possible. That gives you the big amounts, like the breads, the pastas, your desserts, and your rice and your potatoes. You want to get rid of them all. You don't want to be eating them because they will make you gain weight. And you don't want to be drinking your soda or your energy drinks with sugar. You want to get rid of them. You don't want to have sugar. It is crap. It's horrible. It will destroy your body from the inside out. You can get cancer, literally, from sugar. They have proven that cancer can be formed by sugar. Because when you go to a doctor and you say, I got cancer, and he's like, yep, you do. Does he tell you ideas how to get rid of cancer? No. He tells you to keep eating what you're eating because he's making money or she's making money. Stop eating sugar if you have cancer. Stop drinking your alcohol. It has sugar in it too. Please, for crying out loud, stop eating the sugar. You are killing yourself in the long run, literally. Now, how can you conquer eating sugar? Here are 5 tips to conquer eating sugar. Okay? Avoid processed foods. It's all that crap man-made food. Okay, you want to get rid of donuts, you want to get rid of soda, you want to get rid of desserts, you want to get rid of anything with sugar like bread, pasta, rice, potatoes. You want to get rid of them. They're not all processed food, but you want to get rid of them because they turn into sugar. Number 2, okay, it boosts your serotonin levels, okay? You want to boost them naturally. Okay, sugar boosts it to give you that happy pleasure, but you want to boost it naturally with stevia, with your fruits, with honey, maple syrup, molasses, dates. You want to be able to have that happy pleasure in a good way so you're not feeling that crash plummet of, I'm sad today again for no reason. Okay, drink plenty of water. You want to flush that crap out as much as possible. Drink more water. Stop drinking your soda. Stop drinking your pop. Stop drinking your energy drink. Stop drinking your crappy fruit juices because they might say that they are good, but you have to get your natural fruit juices. If it says not from concentrate, it is good. If it's from concentrate, there's something added in there to make it the way it is. So don't do it. Okay, now stabilizing blood sugar, okay? Now, most people, when you feel really like sick or depressed or sad, you're going to eat sugar because it could be that your blood sugar has plummeted, okay? When you have diabetes, your blood sugar is too high because you've had too much sugar. But when you don't have enough sugar, you're plummeting. So you want to get it equal in between the high and the low. You want it in between. So now what can you do to stabilize your blood sugar? Eat food at regular times. So if you're going to eat breakfast at 7, 4 hours later, 8, 9, 10, 11, have your lunch. Or 11:30, have your lunch. Depending on when they tell you can go for lunch. Have your lunch. Then 4 hours after that, so let's say 12, 1, 2, 3, you want to have your dinner. But if you're not able to, then by all means, wait till you can have dinner or have a snack in between so that your blood sugar doesn't plummet. Because your blood sugar plummets and you're going to want sugar because you want to feel happy and better about yourself. You don't want to feel sad and depressed and feel like life is not worth living when really you want to feel happy, but you need to do it naturally. So eat just healthy, clean food. Okay, now you want to stabilize your sweet tooth naturally. Why? Because people who want to stabilize their sweet tooth, they're going to eat cake, they're going to eat cookies, they're going to eat cupcakes, they're going to eat ice cream, they're going to eat donuts, they're going to eat whatever they can that is sugary and delicious to stabilize your sweet tooth. Okay, because you're going to make yourself happy and you're going to crave it. And you're going to be like, you know what? I really want a piece of candy, or I want a piece of this or a piece of that. You want to stabilize it naturally. So eat a piece of fruit. have something that doesn't have sugar in it. Like, you can get a substitute for sugar, and it's called stevia. It is good for the body, or a stevia, whichever way you say it. It's good for the body. It comes from a plant. If you want to make it even better, other things that you can do is get, it's called xylitol. It is a natural sugar like stevia. You can add it into cakes, desserts. It is better, but desserts and cakes and cupcakes and donuts are garbage. They all are. So you want to find alternatives to help your body so you can detox and get rid of all that sugar that's been stuck in your body. Because once you eat sugar again, you might get a headache, you might feel sick to your stomach, you might feel just overall like you want to throw up. Now here's a little story. My brother-in-law stayed away from sugar for so long that when he took two small tiny pieces of a cake, he started to get a headache and feel sick. Why? Because sugar was out of his system. Our bodies are not made to be able to process sugar. So you have to try to get it out as fast as possible. So the best way to do it is stop eating it. Purely stop eating it cold turkey so you can feel happy and not depressed and sad about your life because you don't have your sugar. So if you enjoyed this video, then remember to subscribe to my channel, please. It means a lot that you can do this for me. Also share my video because other people are looking for this information. I guarantee it. They are all looking for it. You just have to share it so that they can get the information. Comment below if you want to see me talk about anything, and I mean virtually to do with healthy living. If you want me to talk about pre-workouts, or if you want me to talk about the different proteins out there, let me know. If you want me to talk about virtually anything, just let me know in healthy living. Also, hit the thumbs up button because that means you enjoyed this video and you are awesome and amazing. Remember, you guys are awesome, you guys are amazing, you're one of a kind, you're beautiful, and thank you so much for watching my videos on healthy living. And remember, most important, be happy.